Hello, welcome to iPod Official Traders YouTube channel. So today on this episode I'll be actually doing an analysis on AUDCAD, right? Or rather I'll be doing a setup on AUDCAD. I'm just gonna be as fast as possible just to get it done with. So at first of all I'll go into my daily time frame, which is just to check the flow of the direction flow and see where the price is actually heading. So already, first of all, I'll draw my trend line right there, which is my first confluence that I have, and highlight the strength. I have a strong low there, and I also have a weak low right there. So this becomes a weak TRL, meaning it's a weak trend line because it's a combination of a weak low and a strong low and a weak low. So it means that from this the chances are that price will drop, and chances are might even drop and like give us a break below and a retest and continuously drop based off this trend line, because we see that the momentum is already the momentum is of a drop and we have a weak TRL, so the chances are that price will respect it by actually breaking below. So now, considering the fact that this is a weak TRL and the momentum is drop, I can go to 4 hours. Alright, I can remove this unnecessary part. As long as we have an idea of where price is heading, we can take advantage of that. So currently, let me make sure that this thing is visible on all the time frames. Okay, and then this is 4 hours. Obviously under 4 hours I don't necessarily have another confluence, or I do have it. Okay, let me take it from there. I'll draw it from there and possibly mark it down until there. I'll mark it down until there, and also from this area, since this is I must also mark it. This is a weak low, this becomes a strong low, so this means that this trend line is also a weak TRL. So this is also a weak TRL. So if this is a weak TRL, that's why we see that price actually did manage to break below. And obviously now we can lower our time frames and see if whether there's any retest areas. We see that actually what did price do? Price did actually give us a break below and came back for a retest. So it means that already price is most definitely going to continuously drop from this area, and our main target will be that price will actually reach this area points, right? So what I'll do at this point now is lower the time frame, probably like 15 minutes now. Get into 15 minutes, see if whether there's any entries we could actually utilize. Okay, I see there we have 1 2 1 2 1. Okay, I'll even go to still lower the time frames just to see what other lower time frames saying. Okay, I do have that. Okay, from this I do have this, which I must highlight. Let me still use this, may not go too far. I have my strong high, another strong high there. So basically from all of these strong highs, I see that actually price is actually failing literally it is failing to break above those strong highs. So what it means that currently right here we might be actually seeing a sort of a rejection area. So like this might be a rejection area zone. So it means that currently sales are valid from here. Before I can even go further, sales are currently valid from here, and the stop loss will literally be the price above that. Just let's make it 6 points, which is a very reasonable stop loss. And what could be another confluence out of this? I must also use the recent 2. I'll mark it from there to there. Obviously mark it from there to there. And what are the confluences there? We have a weak low and another strong low. So this also becomes a weak TRL as well. So it means that for the fact that we also have a weak TRL, so it means that the chances are that price will still drop and give us, it's another confluence to say that price will drop below, give us a retest around those areas. It's possible it might even push towards these areas because of support that might be retested, but we can also just consider that as a retest around those areas. But the sell has already started at the moment. Let me see, what time is it? Yep, the time is right. Let me also send this signal into the VIP group as well. Just currently wait. So AUDCAD setup is coming. So now it means that from this current sell, we see that this is even 5 minutes time frame, right? This is just more confluence to validate the current sales, right? And now I can get back to my 30 minutes. Obviously under 30 minutes, this one I'll just mark it off, but just keep in mind that is what that's how price might move. I'm not saying that's how it's gonna move. The main aim there is just to focus on price actually dropping until those areas. But now obviously I need to find a proper target that I can actually say this is where I'm going to exit if price does follow the thing. So I'll still go back to 5 minutes. Getting back into 5 minutes, I need to mark out my current things. Okay, I'll use my two recent lows. I also have this. I'll remove this one. So this is a strong low, another strong low. So if that's a strong low and a strong low, this will create a strong resistance area, strong support area, right? So if price also does break below, since we saw that this is somewhere around here we have a weak TRL, right? The chances are that price will actually break below, retest from below and drop. So that's the main idea, or the main focus that I'll also just be focusing on re-entries if possible. But now due to the fact that what I want to identify is that where is price actually going to pass through first. I see that it's going to pass through a strong support. Currently it's gonna drop below a strong SP. So for the fact that it's gonna drop below a strong SP, I can use that to find my exit. My exit point will also be from the nearest strong support area. So I would have to find a strong support area as well, which has to be a part that, okay, let me go to 1 hour. Go to 1 hour. Under 1 hour there's literally nothing. Honest, this is a weak one. Yes, there's a weak area. That one, I need a strong area. Literally a strong area is my point of exit. Okay, it's under 4 hours. Is it 30 minutes? It's under 30 minutes. So we do have a strong low there. We also have another strong low. So this will be my areas of exit, or the target that I'll be using. So voila, and then I can stretch. Voila, that's definitely an area where I'm going to focus on my exit point. My exit areas will be around those areas, and I know that price might even drop towards this area, but my exit will be around those areas. But if price also reaches that, I'll also just utilize that part by looking the profits and see how it moves. But at the moment, the current sell that I'm actually going to hold is AUDCAD, and those are the confluences rather that are leading to this current sell that I'm focusing on. but if also price breaks below, I'm gonna see whether it will come back for a retest at around the strong support area, which will act as a resistance then, and then actually execute more trades and see whether I can hold them down towards this point right there. Obviously, just to also mention, anything is possible out of this, so we also need to be considerate of what could be any point in area that could like any is. I hope my mumbling is worse. You guys may forgive me for that, but obviously from this point we just have to also just take advantage of how the price will continuously be dropping from then, and see whether there's no area where price might reject at that might cause us any damage. But just keep in mind that that's a setup that I do have for you guys on AUDCAD. I hope you also take advantage of that. Just keep in mind, unfortunately I did do the analysis on a different platform. I had to use FXCM so that it doesn't ruin that, but I could also show you the platform where I actually analyzed it properly. I like it right here because right here I also have a different, it's the same setup, but the confluences are much better at this area, I think. Let me also take a screenshot of it. So I think on this platform it's very much more easier to explain, rather the confluences are much more easier to see and to understand, because at this point here we have a strong TRL, because it's a strong high followed by another strong high. So currently here it's just rejecting, and we also have a weak TRL right there. So for the fact that this is a weak TRL, price did actually break below, also gave us a retest, so which is a clean entry for a sell, and my targets are exactly at the areas, the same areas that I actually do have on that previous sell. But I actually like using Owanda because it's much more cleaner. Rather, I like using that platform actually, let me just be honest. So but the cells are valid on both platforms, either FXCM or Owanda. Still clean for us to analyze there. But at the moment, I hope you guys will take advantage of that. Thank you very much.